So these business mastery classes or whatever seminars, again, they're very expensive, and thank you again for inviting me and Emily. But they start early, sometimes 9 in the morning, and they go until after midnight. And it's speaker after speaker, and then you get in little groups. You meet these business owners and these, successful people from all over the world, and you get to interact with them. They have teams. And then there are people that are actually there live, and I swear you can like feel the energy through the screen. And they do like fun interactive things, because when it's that long, you got to keep your energy up, because these people, every speaker is so interesting. If you get sleepy, you're really going to miss out on some really cool information. I learned so much. And the biggest thing is as much as I love my community and I appreciate them so much, and I'll always love it. And I'll always, like, I'm showing somebody on Monday, a commercial buyer from New York, one's from New York, one's from Charleston, some stuff in Savannah. Because I love Savannah so much, I still want to be involved with the real estate, the businesses, the growth of the city. However, it is easy to get stuck in a bubble. And for me and my growth, it's really important for me to travel, like I've already done, and now meet people that are doing things in bigger cities or bigger places or different places in a different way, and getting a different perspective. So that's what this program really was so cool for me. And I'm so grateful that I made a new friend. Courtney's a new friend. I just made friends with her the beginning of this year. So, and I've learned so much from her. So what I'm saying is, this program, as long as I've had a business, you would think some people from the outside, social media does this to us. Like, on the outside, it's like, wow, Michelle's really successful. She knows what she's doing. I've actually had people tell me, call me a badass or whatever. I'm not humble. I just know it's hard work, and you're always constantly learning. And where I teach girls how to start a spray tan business based on my success locally, I have to make sure I'm continually pivoting, learning, growing. Because one thing I learned at this business mastery is that's why big companies like IBM back in the day, they told the entire story about IBM failing. You have to know how to pivot and roll with culture, political changes. All kinds of things can happen. So you have to know where to roll and pivot. And I did start a spray tan business 20 years ago in Pooler, Georgia, and I did fail. And I came back and I did it again, but I failed with a lot of shame, and I didn't give myself grace, and I stopped doing it for a few years and then came back and did it again. And so on a much smaller level, I can see where even like big companies can make mistakes. So I have to be on top of my game. I have to constantly be learning, especially if I'm going to be mentoring others. I need to be mentored myself. So I think what the biggest takeaway from this is, I want more. I want to learn more. I really want to continue to socialize and meet new people. Like I said, I love Savannah so much, but I do the same thing. I literally go to the same places all the time in a bubble. And I know that my soul needs people. It needs new relationships. My brain, I need to learn more. I need to grow more. And I need to be the best me I can be, so that I can mentor women who are looking up to me as a businesswoman. I need to make sure that I'm on top of things so that I can pivot. I need to understand a cash flow sheet. I need to understand what the economy is doing. I need to understand the stock market. I need to be the smartest person I know. And if I'm not, find the smart person smarter than me. I don't know. That sounded really weird, but there's a different way of saying that. But I am a sponge. I will always be a sponge. I will always be humble. I will always be searching for more and better and different. And I will always lead with love, because I love so hard. So I think like the second half of the year, just to like regroup, the first half of the year, if you listen to the podcast, we kind of went through we even had like somebody I went on a date with on here. I think doing all this as a single woman is a really great way to mentor. There was a part of me at one time where I was like, I honestly felt like I should be more lonely, but they're definitely, like, I'm human. There are lonely moments, and breakups are hard. And I went through a breakup last year, But I think I'm so grateful for all of it. I'm so grateful that that relationship ended. I'm so grateful for the failures. I'm so grateful for the mistakes I've made. I'm so grateful for the life lessons because I can help others through this and grow. And I have no shame in my game. Like, I'm pretty vulnerable. So I will tell you, I've failed relationships. I've failed money issues. I have lots of parking tickets. I am an impulsive spender. I but not only do I an impulsive spender, I buy some weird ass shit. If y'all could only see what's on the office door right now, which was an impulsive purchase, and I don't think it's appropriate for me to tell you. If you want to know, DM me. Maybe I'll tell you. So I'm a very silly person, but it's time. It's time for me to level up and get smarter and grow as a human and meet people outside of Savannah, outside of the United States of America, and maybe I'll meet an alien. I don't know. But I want new walks of life. I want new relationships. I want new friendships. And I want to exude just happiness and joy, but also be vulnerable enough to tell you this because social media makes everything look so lovely. This shit is hard, and it takes perseverance, and it takes waking up and pushing through on the days you don't fucking want to. And even when you're having a bad day and that spray tan partner calls me and needs my help, I have to take a deep breath and give it my all.
Summer is just around the corner and everyone wants to look their best. But getting that perfect tan can come at a cost. Harsh chemicals, sun damage, and premature aging? No, thank you. But don't worry, Beettan has got you covered. Our organic formula that's naturally derived from beets provides a safe and natural-looking tan without any harsh chemicals or UV rays. Soak up the sun without damaging your skin. Get a gorgeous glow with Beettan. And guess what? The Beettan team is hiring. We're looking for spray tan technicians and administrative help at the Beettan headquarters. If you're interested, email your resume to hello@beettan.com.
So the first half of the year, even though there were many successes, I even did that charity, the Dance with Stars thing for the Alzheimer's Association. I just want, and I love my community. I just want to get smarter and keep growing. Like, I didn't come all this way to just come all this way. Like, this isn't it for me. And if you'd have told me 10 years ago I'd have this type of like fire in me, it's funny. I had like a different fire. Like, I just wanted to like be in a local magazine and meet new friends and have a business in Savannah and whatever, and stop bartending 10 years ago. And so now I'm like, I want more. So I just am one of those people. I guess I'm never going to stop wanting to grow, and I'm never going to stop. So I think more travel is in the works, more networking events, large networking events, just like the Tony Robbins Business Mastery. I'm going to keep reading more books, more podcasts, keep doing more. I listen to podcasts like crazy, but I also want to have more guests. We actually had someone reach out recently. She was a badass woman. She reached out to me about being on my podcast. And I'm like, oh, it's cool. So good things are happening, and I am just in a really good place in my life, and I just don't want any distractions. I want to love my kid and get him through college and love my Beettan and help it grow and be the best friend I can be. But I'm going to take a little step out of the bubble that I'm in and really put myself out there and stick my neck out there. And so I'm so excited to catch up with this episode 6 months from now, and then do it again 6 months from there. And I kind of want to like show the growth that can happen when you put your mind to something. One of the things that I am journaling and manifesting, and that I say in my affirmations in the morning, is that I want radical growth. And I really want it to be in all aspects of my life, but mostly with my company and as a mother. Being a mom of an adult is a whole different momming. And sometimes I'm sure he gets sick of I think sometimes I sound like Oprah when I call him. Like, I just call him and I'm like speaking from like my soul, from everything that I'm learning. And he's the first person I want to tell. And I can tell you guys, I'm really getting a lot out of teaching him adulting and trying to save him. I have to let him make his own mistakes, but I also have to, I really am enjoying guiding him along the way. And he's really doing so much better. Y'all, he's doing so much better than I was doing at his age, and I was his mother at his age. So that's kind of freaky. But yeah, young momming. That's 18-year-old mom now, 40-year-old of an adult kid. So it is what it is. But I love you guys, and I just wanted to catch up. I love doing the solo. The solo ones seem to get more feedback. The one with the best views is obviously the tequila one. So maybe we'll have another when I get off the sober train. I'll get on and do something funny again. But I love you guys, and I'm so thankful for all of you who listen. And if you have anybody that wants to be on the podcast or recommended a podcast for me to be on, I'm loving meeting new people, but I also want to support my community. So I will catch up with you soon.